This one is called Free, but not for all. I was born in a land that labeled me before I knew how to spell my own name. A country that writes laws in cursive but etches fear in bold, especially when skin looks like mine. A country that claims liberty but edits who gets to feel free. Black. Not as a color but as a context. A skin tone that doubles as a story before I ever speak a word. They say we're free, but I've seen cages with invisible bars. Rules unspoken but enforced like gravity. Don't speak too loud. Don't move too fast. Don't exist too fully, because too much black makes them uncomfortable. Here, melanin is a metaphor and a misinterpretation. It means strength in our bones and threat in their perception. It means I have to smile so they feel safe. It means I am both seed and soil, growing but also buried under centuries of weight they still won't name. America taught me how to pledge allegiance while clutching my blackness like it was a secret I wasn't supposed to survive with. I learned that the flag waves for some and it screams authoritatively with disapproval for others. And I wonder, why is difference so dangerous to this place? Why does my hair, why does the way that I walk, why does my perseverance send alarms through a system that claims to celebrate freedom? And they love our rhythm, but not our blues unless it's sung with an agreeable melody. They take our slang, our style, our sweat-soaked genius, but then deny the storm we had to walk through just to dance in acknowledgement of our victories. What is it about my skin that makes them flinch? Is it the history they refuse to teach? The strength they try to steal? The resilience that reappears generation after generation like sunlight breaking through boarded windows? We are asked to be patient with systems built on urgency to erase us. Asked to rise in rooms designed to keep the ceilings low and the spotlight tilted. You see, inequality doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers through zip codes, through resumes, through policies dressed in politeness and politics, through schools that teaches us everyone else's history except for ours. Sometimes inequality shows up in a mother's prayer. Every time her son or her daughter leaves the house, not knowing if the world will mistake their breath for rebellion. They fear what they don't understand, but refuse to understand what they fear. And still, we rise. Not because of this country, but in spite of it. My pride does not wave a flag, it wears a crown of coiled roots. Echoes and songs passed down on breath that refused to break. We are architects of the unbreakable. We turn survival into symphony, turn sidewalks into stages, barbershops into think tanks, porches into pulpits, pain into poetry. We don't just wear culture, we create it. We shape it, we name it, and make it trend while still being treated like we're temporary. I am not the American dream. I am the ancestors' dream unfolded. I am the shade they try to skip over when painting freedom. I am the contrast that they cannot color correct. They dress suspicion and prejudice in uniforms and call it protection. But protection from what? I'll wait. No, really, let me know. Protection from what? Yeah, okay. From brilliance that doesn't ask for permission? From beauty that doesn't need validation? I mean, let's be clear, right? My existence is not a rebellion against the world. It's a reflection of what they buried, what was stolen, and what they still try to hide behind fences and false narratives. But nah, don't pity me. See me. Because I am not the wound. I am the proof that we survived what was never meant to let us live. But my melanin is not a mistake. It's a mosaic of everything that's still here. It is fire and foundation. And to be Black in America is to carry history in your heartbeat and still find room for joy. It is to hold contradictions, grief and grace, rage and radiance, and walk like royalty through lands that forgot who built the castles. So, no, I don't pledge allegiance to a place that can't look me in the eye. But I pledge allegiance to the ones who held their heads high, even when the world tried to bow them down. I speak now for every name erased, for every dream delayed, for every ancestor who sang freedom in chains. This skin is not a threat, it's truth. And I wear it proudly without apology. This voice, this poem, this breath is the revolution they can't silence. So happy Juneteenth, y'all.